Hello and welcome. I'm Robert. I'm a registered dietitian specialising in nutrition for weight loss, cardiovascular disease and diabetes. My videos aim to help people live healthier, happier and more sustainable lives. This week, I wanted to continue my exploration of factors that affect our appetite. For some, gaining control of an out-of-control appetite can dramatically improve their overall health. Understanding what factors are in our control and which aren't will be the first step towards this goal. We can classify these into either long or short-term processes. The former includes changes in our fat-free mass and resting metabolic rate, which we looked at in last week's video. The latter will be today's focus. Short-term processes fluctuate greatly during the course of a typical day. As a result, they will have a greater effect on portion sizes and how long we go before deciding to eat again. A wide range of factors can impact our short-term motivation to eat. These include the sight, taste, texture and smell of food, thoughts and beliefs about food, the actual nutritional composition, and the environmental factors surrounding eating. We can classify these factors as either nutritional, physiological or psychological. Combined, they will play a significant part in our willingness to eat, the total amount of food consumed, and thus our weight. In this video, we will break this topic down into three elements: satiation and satiety, foods, and homeostatic and hedonic control. We need to understand two essential components when learning about appetite: satiation and satiety. Satiation occurs during an eating episode and brings it to an end. This feeling controls how long we will eat for and when we feel ready to stop eating. Satiety starts at the end of eating and prevents further eating before the return of hunger. After eating, the food we have consumed exerts a temporary effect on our satiety level. This can be measured through subjective feelings of fullness and hunger. In effect, satiety controls how long we go before feeling the need to eat again. Satiety is partly influenced by hormones released from the gastrointestinal tract during digestion and absorption of foods. This mechanism will be affected by the amount and types of food consumed. Many different hormones help us feel full, and each has its own unique part to play. One such example includes GLP-1, which stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. We now have medications that mimic the effects of GLP-1, which aim to help control appetite or reduce diabetes complications. These medications present an exciting opportunity to help individuals living with obesity and will no doubt form part of future treatments for some. Together, satiation and satiety will dictate the size of our meals and the frequency of eating. Before we look at the next topic, I have a quick favour to ask. If you found this or other videos I've made helpful, can I ask that you take a moment to support my channel by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Doing this helps the channel grow, meaning I can spend more time making content for you to enjoy. Not only does the amount of food we eat impact our level of satiation, but also the type of food we choose. Some foods will have a much greater impact on feelings of fullness and the time it takes to feel hungry again. Research has investigated which macronutrients are more potent in helping people to manage their appetite. Other factors, such as the form the food takes, for example, solid or liquid, the inclusion of dietary fibre, and glycemic index have also been considered. Generally, we have found that the inclusion of sufficient protein and dietary fibre has the most significant effect on satiation and satiety. Utilising this knowledge, some manufacturers have looked at the possibility of developing products specifically designed to help people feel fuller sooner and longer. Meanwhile, it's fairly straightforward to construct meals that support both satiation and satiety using familiar and inexpensive food products. However, the current food environment contains many products that are very low in these qualities, which may have played its part in our current obesity epidemic. These products also tend to be very appealing due to the combination of hedonic nutrients and aggressive advertising. The two final factors of appetite control we will look at are homeostatic and hedonic. Homeostatic regulation affects physiological control mechanisms within the body. These include brain neurotransmitters, peripheral signals, and hormonal input. In contrast, hedonic processes are concerned with the anticipation and enjoyment we get from food. These processes stimulate the brain's reward centre, significantly impacting our desire to eat or avoid certain foods. Hedonic processes can be further subdivided into wanting and liking. Wanting usually relates to the desire to consume particular food classes, such as sweet or fatty. In contrast, liking is defined by the subjective pleasure we derive from a specific food. I'm sure it goes without saying that our drive to consume these foods is very high when both of these factors are present. It is no secret that our hedonic processes have been hijacked by food manufacturers to produce highly palatable products that are very easy to overeat. There has been much debate whether homeostatic or hedonic factors are the main contributor to soaring obesity rates. However, it is likely that both of these control mechanisms are misaligned with today's food environment to effectively manage body fatness. Beyond changing your food environment, we can employ two techniques to help manage our appetites. These include the hunger scale and mindful eating. If this is a topic you would like to know more about, let me know in the comments and I'll explore it further in a future video. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you found this video helpful or informative. And if you did, why not give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And before I go, this is your weekly reminder to never stop learning because life never stops teaching. See you in the next one. Cheerio.